This is me, I'm Bernard. I'm 25 years old and originally from Austria. I am what people call a globetrotter. Hitchhiking is my way of getting to know locals and making friends, no matter how crazy or dangerous this might sound.
他从阿德莱德，不是，他从那个布里斯班过来，就是那个戴奥那边。对。他从那边过来，一个火车、一个飞机都没坐，搭了20辆车过来。
Hitchhiking in the Americas and Europe taught me that it's mostly about luck. Sometimes you have it, but sometimes you don't.
And Perth is all the way over there, so you've got a long trip to go over to Perth.
I want to know who will stop for me and what they think of hitchhiking. And then I want to see the beauty of the outback. But will people want to see the beauty of me, if that makes sense?
托儿的去之前，他都走之前，他都要跟警察联系好，问警察这样合不合法。
My name is Don Dull. I'm a sergeant of police. I've been a police officer 32 years in the Queensland Police Service. The hitchhiking legislation in Queensland says that a person cannot stand on the roadway to solicit a ride, meaning that if they stand on the footpath or away from the roadway, they're not committing an offence.
Thank you so much for picking up. That's really nice.
That's all right. I did a hell of a lot of hitchhiking myself.
Okay.
Time and years gone by. Yeah, I had in the States, I had a gun pulled on me. But interestingly enough, it was by a cop. I was lost and I was looking for directions, and I saw this police car on the side of the road, and I walked up to it, and the cop was sort of leaning against the pillar, asleep. And I tapped him on the shoulder, because I couldn't rouse him, sort of thing. And he just immediately pulled out his gun and had this thing pointed at me. And he said, "Son, you don't know how close you came to having your head blown off," sort of.
I always have a good think about what to write on my sign. But no matter how strategic is it though, there's always a lot of waiting and more waiting, and I hate waiting. So my first day of hitchhiking is over today. I ended up west of Coffs Harbour somewhere. Don't really know where. Just at the end, I was really lucky. I got to this lady and she let me stay in her house tonight, and this is really nice. So I have a bed, I have a shower, and I got food. It was really good food. I'm really glad for it and happy that the first day went really, really well.
You, the bloke in the red B double, just passed a car in a caravan with time written on the back of your truck?
Yeah.
All right. I got a hitchhiker bloke here. He wants a ride to Perth. You're going straight through?
It's pretty full.
All right. No problems. Catch you later.
I didn't have much luck on the radio, but the driver knew about a better spot for me to hitch further. He even drove past this destination to take me there. After it got dark, I knew that it's useless to stand on the road. Nobody will stop for a hitchhiker at night anyway. I guess I must look very frightening at night.
Alright, so it's about midnight now, and it is freezing. I don't know why, but after 11 o'clock, it just got really, really, really cold. So I'm wearing everything what I brought, and I hope I keep warm with that. But yeah, I'm still freezing.
Whatever. I remember I picked a particular hitchhiker up about for 3 or 4 times in 1 week. His grandmother was in hospital over here, and he used to come out each day to see her in hospital and look after the cats and dogs and feed and whatever. But I said, mate, I come past there within a 10-minute time frame every day, so if you're there, I'll get you. If you're not there, I won't get you. But I won't drive past you if I see you.
就说他在一路上过来，在好像是维多利亚州，就是墨尔本那个州，他在那个州就碰见了一个男的，看上去就挺不和善的，他说他就搭上车以后。
But the roos around here, mate, do you know how big they get?
Well, you tell me.
They stand about 7 foot tall and weigh about 170 kilos, mate. They're called big reds. They can actually rear up and balance on their tail, and they grab you with their front paws, and then with their legs they kick the shit out of you. And they've got really sharp claws, man. Yeah. And people have actually been gutted from being attacked by kangaroos.
Oh shit.
No shit.
然后跟他讲，然后那个男的是个通缉犯。
通缉犯。
Why did I pick up a hitchhiker? Oh well, I've got a pit bull in the back. I'm not going to tell you what's under my seat. I'm prepared. But you seem like a nice guy, and I felt sorry for you. I didn't want to just leave you in the middle of fucking nowhere, mate. Because there's a lot of not nice people around here, mate. They'll bash, kill you for your camera, mate, just for your fucking camera. I haven't even seen a fucking cop on the road. I've got no licence, mate. That's why I fucking left. I'm just easy going, mate. I've got nothing. I've got my credit card and my dog and my car, and that's it. My ex-wife left me for another bloke and took my kids and took my house, basically took my life, so unfortunately, yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. There's been worse happen to other people out there, so.
I felt sorry for him, but it didn't excuse what he told me after he made me switch off my camera. He got violent to his wife, and that's why he was on the run from the police in Victoria. Hitchhiking is a bit like being on a roller coaster. Sometimes you wish you never got on it, but as the ride continues, you have the time of your life. And so I made my way to Ceduna, where I met Lucy. Together with her husband Brian, they run a small shop in the town centre.
Well, that would be lovely if you can come stay and house sit, our house. Yep. And this is our place here. It's pretty shocking. Okay. Like I said, we haven't had a chance to do a lot around the yard. Mm-hmm. It's a major job out here. Feed the cats and feed the dogs. You can feed the dogs before you feed the lamb. I feed the lamb around about 4:30 to 5 o'clock. And the goat sometimes gets tangled up.
Gets what?
Get tangled up.
Since 2 hours I'm waiting next to this servo and nobody stopped for me. That is really disappointing. My sign says Perth. Maybe that's a bit too ambitious because it's like 2,000 kilometers away from here. Like, the place is good, it's next to a servo. I think the problem is there are just no cars. because it's like maybe every minute or two is a car, so it's a bit deserted out here. Oh, there is one.
I've hitched a lot myself anyway, and I've got room.
Oh,
So yeah.
awesome. Don't you think it's dangerous?
Ah, dear me. It's equally as dangerous for you, isn't it? I could be a shit driver. I could be drunk. You know, I think you make an instant judgment of the person by the side of the road. About 6 years ago, when I was in Syria, and I'd been out to one of the old, I think they call them forgotten cities. So I'm walking through the square. I very much stand out as the only white person hanging about town. And this car stops with two young guys, and they were sort of saying, oh, you know, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing's wrong. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And I was explaining I'm trying to get to here, and they're like, oh, we'll give you a lift. And the guy got out of the front passenger seat to go into the back. There was no back seat. It had been removed, all the seats, cushions, covers, all that structure, and it was filled with boxes of ammunition and quite a few guns. So then basically the guy who had been in the passenger seat was sitting in the back, holding a couple of the weapons across him like this. And you know, the chap's driving in the front, and I'm trying to talk away in my horrible Arabic, just letting them know I'm a nice person and please don't kill me. No problems with the guns. They dropped me off in the town that I wanted to go to, or I needed to catch a bus from. So they dropped me off there, took me to a bus station, went in, booked me the bus ticket, argued so I got a cheaper price, and sent me on my way.
Tash was just wonderful. I couldn't have found a better driver through the desert. Oh, sorry. Tash taught me not to say desert. It's a habitat.
He's walking forward this way, and when he's a bit fatter, when it's full season, his tail's almost the same shape as his head.
Yeah.
So when he's being attacked, often they'll try and confuse people that this is his head, and his legs go in a 360, like that, so it looks like the way he can stand, it can actually look like his back is his front, in even the direction the legs go. That's the great way to do it, isn't it? I chose this spot here because it's relatively sheltered with the trees, and we already have a fire pit, so we don't have to dig our own little hole and have a nice fire tonight.
It's getting there.
And cooking sausages, everything was either in the fire or roasted in metal foil. That's such a great time. We're about 120 kilometres from Baladonia on the Nullarbor Highway, and we are 55 kilometres into the 146. No bend, no curve, no nothing stretch of road.
G'day. Are you going to Perth?
Yeah.
Can I hop in?
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Thank you.
开始就说，他上来就问我，他说，我是怎么想的嘛？我是，然后他问我为什么掉头回来，我说我是怎么想的要拉他，然后我就给他解释嘛，我说刚才说的，我说我要是一个人我就不会拉的，他们也你理解，他们也互相考虑，他一后来那也没什么，反正就是说他这样的行为也挺勇敢的，一个人搭车走这么远。
After 2 weeks, 21 drivers and a holiday at the beach, I'm finally in Perth. Hitchhiking for me is a great way to see a country from a different perspective. Australia truly is the lucky country, and I was lucky enough. to meet no serial killers, I think. I'm thankful to the people who opened up to me, invited me into their cars, into their lives, and shared their stories with me. The Australian outback is generous in its beauty, and so it is in its people.
Fuck it. Fucked it up.
Continue.
Nah, I fucked it.
Start again.
Alright. Don't move your hands. Don't do anything. Just let me play, and I'll just play, and then I'll finish, and then you can cut the front of it off. That's the best way to do it.